builder's promise I couldn't make stay. These trembling hands that used to build so strong brought demolition where it all went wrong. The same wooden nails, just cords on.
Hello, my name is Frank Miller. I used to be a builder, custom homes, upstate New York mostly. Built them strong, good foundations. Used to take real pride in seeing a family move into something I'd made with my own 2 hands. Funny how things you build can fall apart so fast. Before everything changed, life was good, real good. We weren't rich, not like some folks, but we were comfortable. Had a nice split-level house, 2 cars, my wife, Sarah. She planted geraniums every spring, bright red ones, and my son, Michael. Smart kid, head full of dreams, was going to be an engineer. We had his college fund all set up. Everything was solid, like a foundation poured right. I thought I had it all figured out, Thought I was living that American dream they talk about. Built it myself. Then came 2008. Felt like the ground just disappeared beneath my feet. The phones stopped ringing. Contracts vanished overnight. People were scared, couldn't get loans, couldn't afford dreams anymore, I guess. My business, Miller & Sons Construction, though Mikey was still in high school then, it just dried up, like sawdust blowing away in the wind. I tried everything, undercut bids till I was barely making wages. Let my crew go, one by one. Hardest thing I ever did, telling good men there was no more work. But the bills kept coming. Mortgage, utilities, that college fund sitting there, mocking me almost. This is the hard part. I got desperate. There was this one last job, a renovation. Needed materials up front. Bank wouldn't give me a dime, so I told Sarah, told Mikey, I had a plan. A temporary loan, I said, just borrowed from the college fund. Promised I'd pay it back before he even needed it for applications. Swore on everything I held dear. The job went south. Client ran out of money halfway through. I never saw the final payment, and the fund, it was gone. All of it. When Mikey found out, the look on his face, it wasn't anger, not at first. It was disappointment. Like the house I built for us suddenly had rotten beams. He just said, quiet like, "You promised, Dad." That broke me more than the bankruptcy, more than losing the house, more than Sarah. Eventually leaving. She tried, God bless her, but I was a ghost by then, hollowed out. I hit bottom hard, real hard. Ended up in a cheap motel room, smell of stale cigarettes and regret. Drinking whatever I could afford just to make the noise stop. Didn't look in a mirror for months. Hated the man I saw there, the man who broke his word, the man who stole his own son's future. That wasn't a builder, that was a demolition crew. One day, cleaning out the trunk of my beat-up car, found this old thing. Haven't played it since. Well, since before I got too busy building everyone else's dreams, and forgot about my own, I guess. My dad taught me a few chords when I was a kid, simple stuff. Started plinking around, just noise at first. But then, tunes started coming back. Sad songs, mostly, felt like the only thing that made sense. It didn't fix anything, not right away, but it was something that wasn't the bottle, something that felt mine. Slowly, very slowly, started pulling myself up. Got a job driving a delivery truck. Started talking to Sarah again sometimes. Apologized till I was blue in the face. She's cautious, rightfully so. And Michael, he's working 2 jobs now, trying to save up. Never did get to engineering school, that's on me. We talk sometimes, short calls, strained. He hasn't forgiven me. I don't blame him. Maybe he never will. So why am I here, standing on this stage, shaking like a leaf? It ain't about winning. Lord knows I'm past chasing dollar signs. It's about showing up. It's about maybe building something different this time, not with wood and nails, but this. Michael, if you're watching this somehow, I know sorry isn't enough. It'll never be enough. But I needed to stand up here in front of all these people and own what I did and show you I'm trying. Trying to be the man I should have been, the man who keeps his promises. This song, it's an old one my dad used to sing, about hard times, about messing up, but about maybe finding a little grace somewhere down the line. It's all I got left to offer. It's my blueprint for a second chance.
Name's Frank Miller. His hands knew wood and stone. Built custom houses, good foundations known. Upstate New York, took pride in every beam. Watched families moving, living out a dream. Got my own place, split level, paid the dues. Sarah planted geraniums, bright red hues. And Michael's smart kid, aiming for the stars. Engineered dreams behind our stable bars. Thought I had it figured, solid ground below. Built that American dream, watched it grow. But foundations crack and blueprints fade away. A builder's promise I couldn't make stay. These trembling hands that used to build so strong brought demolition where it all went wrong. This ain't wooden nails, just chords I understand. A different blueprint for a second chance unplanned. An 08 hit, felt the whole ground shake. The phones went quiet, for goodness sake. Contracts dissolved like sawdust in the air. No loans, no work, just worry and despair. Let the crew go, told good men goodbye. Undercut the bids, just trying to get by. Bills piled high, the mortgage overdue, and Michael's college fund mocking my view. Needed cash up front for one last renovation try. Bank slammed the door beneath a worried sky. Cause foundations crack and blueprints fade away. A builder's promise I couldn't make stay. These trembling hands that used to build so strong brought demolition where it all went wrong. This ain't wooden nails, just chords I understand. A different blueprint for a second chance unplanned. Told Sarah, told Mike, just temporary seat. Borrowed from his future, swore it back from me. But the job went south, the client disappeared, the money vanished, everything I feared. And Michael found out, got the look he gave. Not angry, just the trust I couldn't save. He promised Dad so quiet, cut so deep, lost more than the house, secrets I couldn't keep. Sarah left too gentle, but she had to go. I was a ghost then, hollowed out and low. Cheap motel room, stale smoke and gin. Hated the mirror, the wreck I was within.
Wow!
Found this old guitar, trunk of